A company pension plan is a very easy and effective way of saving for your retirement during the years that you were working and earning an income. But how do you work out how much money you should put into your company pension plan so that you will be financially comfortable during your retirement? Basically, you need to start by thinking about what sort of lifestyle you want after you retire. At that stage, some of your expenses may increase, such as heating and medical bills, but some significant expenses are likely to decrease, such as your mortgage payments and children's expenses, meaning you should be able to cover your basic living costs on a lower income. A good rule of thumb is to aim to have an income in retirement of 1/3 of your salary at retirement from your pension plan. Remember that you'll receive the state pension in retirement in addition to this amount. So, if you make 1/3 of your salary your target pension, then you need to think about how to get there. The money you put into your company pension plan is typically invested in assets such as company shares, government and company bonds, currencies, and property. The value of these assets can go up and down over time, but over the longer term, they will be expected to grow. The longer your money is invested, the more chance it gets to grow. So this means that the amount you need to put into your pension to reach your target depends on how long you will be saving for before you retire. Essentially, the earlier you start contributing to a company pension, then the lower the proportion of your salary you need to put in to meet your target pension at retirement. So it's no surprise that the later you leave it to start, the more money you would need to put in to reach the same target. Here's an example of how it works. You will receive the state pension, which currently pays €12,000 a year. The amount of state pension and the state pension age are subject to change in the future. Over a period of time, starting in 2014, the state pension age will increase from 65 to 68. In addition to this, if you decide to save enough to provide 1/3 of your final salary as a pension, and we assume that your salary is, say, €50,000 a year, your pension fund needs to make up €16,666 a year in today's terms for the rest of your life. If you are 40 years from retirement when you start your pension, you and your employer will need to contribute €520 a month between you to reach that €16,666 target based on assumptions prescribed by the Society of Actuaries, which are available at the end of this video. If you are 30 years from retirement when you start your pension, you and your employer will need to contribute €720 between you a month based on the same assumptions. If you are 20 years from retirement when you start your pension, you and your employer will need to contribute €1,240 between you a month based on the same assumptions. You can see the massive difference that starting 20 years earlier makes, just to reach the same target of €16,666 a year. €720 a month. Naturally, if your target is higher, you would need to contribute more. And if it's lower, less. But this gives you an idea of how much you should contribute to get the pension income you want when you retire. You can also do your own calculations using our online tool at pensionprofit.ie.